store.
So people are drinking.
Somebody's drinking near me. That's okay.
Anyway, so I said, I can't come back unless you buy the ticket.
Yeah.
He had auditions and all this stuff. He texted me after the auditions. He was like, "Hey man, I think I'm gonna buy your ticket. I can't deal with this stuff. I think you're gonna be perfect."
Some bootleg motherfuckers there or something.
Yeah, he has some bootlegs, and so then I was like, "Okay, let's do this." Wrote the script. It's awesome. It's the coolest project I've ever acted in, and like it was shot really well. Shout out to Jordan Daniels. He was the DP. He fucking killed it. Everybody killed it. It was real. It's gonna be a good project.
What do you go shoot on?
The Alexa, isn't that what it's called? It's like that.
That's one of the cameras. Yeah.
It's a big ass camera. Yeah.
That's it. Looks like a box.
Yeah. So they shot on that, so it looks really good, and like, man, everybody killed. Like sometimes, and you know this, working on projects, you kind of embarrassed to tell people sometimes about like you're like, I don't want to show people this that I worked on, because sometimes it just doesn't amount to anything. But this one I can say,
Couple of those.
I'd love to see the edit first before I really go gung-ho on it, but I trust the dude. I trust Nathan. He's editing it right now. It's going to be really cool, and I'm excited about my character.
That's cool.
So, yeah, it's going to be a good time.
That's good. So, props to Memphis.
Props to Memphis.
You know what I'm saying? Don't do that.
You know what? We're still in Memphis for like 4 minutes, right?
You went kind of long in your rant.
Wait, first topic was...
We only on 3.
Yeah, 3:30. Oh no, we supposed to...
You went a little bit long. Why? What do you want to say?
Well, I was going to talk about...
We go a little bit.
I was going to talk about Dan and Memphis.
Oh, Dan.
Because we kind of hinted on like how he met Dan or whatever. So I was going to tell my Dan story.
All right. Hold on. Let me tell my quick little how I met Dan. So in high school, me and Dan went to the same high school. So in high school, there was only like a few dudes that for real skated, and I feel like all of them kind of knew who each other were, but you didn't. Not all of us knew each other, which is kind of weird.
Yeah.
Because like I kind of knew a lot of the skate scene.
That's what happens.
At the time.
Yeah, skate rats know each other.
They do, even if you're just like, oh, that's the homie, you know. But
hey, did you ever say like, oh, that's the dude that can like do these trick? Like, did you a lot like?
No. Well, I mean, kind of, but like, it was more of like we're gonna see another one of these again today.
Yeah.
Fuck this kid.
Yeah.
Like, oh, go ahead and. Man, how many times do you think he's gonna try that same shit again, all day?
Man, dude.
I swear to you that.
In high school, there was this one dude, and he was literally like, we just knew him as the guy who ollied. And I know it's funny. He would ollie big shit, but that's all he could do. He could ollie. That's it. He couldn't do no flip tricks, nothing.
He's doing him, you know. Whatever.
But that was the thing. Anyway, so go ahead.
Yeah. So, that was this. It was really weird because like I knew who Dan was because I had friends who were friends with him, but like I didn't know him.
No.
Which is kind of weird because we didn't live that far apart, and we went to the same high school, and there's a slick 15 maybe skateboarders that not even probably 10 skateboards total the whole school.
Yeah.
So we're like, shit.
Wait, you went to Bolton?
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of fucking kids there too.
Mm-hmm.
So anyways, yeah, me and Dan, and we were in an older group of these kids. So there was a couple above us, like, you know, Stephen Hagen, Luke. Luke's always dope. Shout out to my homie. But anyway, me and Dan ended up in like senior year in a study hall together.
Mm-hmm.
It was super random because like his last name has an E, starts with an E, and mine's an A, and like I don't know if they lettered us in like by a seat in this study hall. Yeah. Or it was just like, oh, I think I'm gonna go sit near homie, because you know. But anyway, one of those two happened.
He saw them etnies on you. He was like, ooh,
nah, you boys never had a pair of those. Never.
You know you had them biggies.
No. Never them Calicuts. Fuck that.
You had them,
no.
You had them DCs?
No. I've never had a pair of DCs either. Damn, bro, why are you so red? You got both? You lame as hell. Anyway. No,
What'd
no.
you wear?
I was probably rocking
Vans?
I was rocking Vans. 3 shoes I've
You
I
bought
rocked a
Airwalks.
lot. No, one of my first pairs of shoes were Airwalks.
Same.
But no, I was probably rocking Vans, Americas. I was rocking some Reynolds 3s for a long time, or maybe even some first editions. Not this rerun that they're on right now.
No.
Props to Kelly Hart though. He's getting that squad real good. So, anyways, me and Dan were not really like official friends, and we just like talk bullshit about Thrasher and stuff.
Yep.
But after that, Baker 3 came out, and I was like, "Oh shit, a Baker 3's coming out. You getting it?" He's like, "Bruh, it's at the house." I was like, "Oh shit, give me your number, dude. I'm gonna come over and watch it today."
Yeah.
And so I hit my boy O'Brien. I was like, "Yo, I don't really know this dude. You want to come over to this dude's house with me? Because I don't really know this dude." So I go over to Dan's house, and I think he'd already watched it, I believe.
Yeah.
But me and Brian, and actually another Brian was there too. Just sat there and fucking was like, "What the fuck?"
To Baker 3?
Oh yeah, I mean Greco switch fronts with Wilshire, and then fucking Reynolds. I mean, just in general,
Yeah.
I mean, man, and this was right before Death Wish happened, so it was like the America team was really deep. I mean, Baker team was really deep.
Yeah.
Like they still had Ellington and Greco. There's the premier Antoine.
Oh, really?
Oh man, fucking face melter of a part.
I know. That fucking part made him.
Oh yeah, it's still. I mean, it's already on I think it was on like Thrasher's classic section recently, but like, it's just it's crazy. I mean, what do we got with like 38-ish. But anyway, yeah. So skateboarding was in a weird place at that time. But you tell me how you remember meeting Dan.
Well,
we're gonna loop this into a general skateboarding topic.
Okay, no, it is. Well,
yeah. Because that's how that's how we met, right?
So yeah, well the thing was, I can't remember exactly the time I met him, but obviously it was through you at a party. Yeah, I was in college or whatever. I met, hung out. Everybody skates. Like, first off, Pat thought I was a poser.
Oh, big time.
So he had to like invite me over to come skate with him and shit like that, and like had to prove myself. And at the time,
oh yeah, big time.
When we first started hanging out, I was just coming back from an ACL injury, so like I couldn't really. I was still like learning my tricks again.
All right, let's be honest. This dude was like not gonna skate again. You were not going to skate. Like you were straight up in like almost a frat boy mode. You were.
Well, that's just because of BB.
I know that.
It wasn't me.
That was the truth, man. You were there. But I was like, so, bro, you skate, you need to get back on this. Like, there's a good scene here. Well, kind of. But.
So I started skating. So eventually, when I got back into skating, I was skating with Pat and Dan and all that stuff, whatever. The story I want to tell about Dan is like after we had met and hung out a few times, he like had this thing where he liked to fuck with me, and it's kind of cool. I mean, it's when like you've become.
It's an endearment thing.
Yeah, you've become close to someone and they feel comfortable doing all this shit. Because honestly, like if he did that shit the first time we met, then I'd say fuck you and never talk to you again.
Yeah.
But there was one time in particular. We were at, I think, one of your parties, your birthday party or something like that, and I brought my girlfriend at the time, and Dan proceeded to fuck with her, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he said they were talking about skateboarding, they're talking about whatever, and I think it was like Dylan Reader or somebody. I can't remember.
Dan loves calling people out on shit, by the way.
Yeah,
so loves it.
He said something along the lines of a skater that my girlfriend at the time knew about.
Yeah.
And said that you know, he's just a pretty boy. He's a pretty boy, something, whatever. And my girlfriend said something. I can't remember what she said, but he like when it got out on her, he was like, "The fuck, everybody loves him. Like, why are you acting like this? Why are you doing this? Da da da." And my girlfriend said, "Drew, are you gonna let him talk to me like that?" You remember this?
Oh yeah. I think that was a birthday one. I sat there and I was like, oh, shit.
So my girlfriend wanted me to fight her battle, and I like Dan at this point is like, you know, kind of my friend, like kind of like whatever, but not close enough to where I'm just gonna like say some random ass shit about him. Yeah. And so like I tried to think of a check.
Yeah,
I tried to check him. And I couldn't think of one off the top of my head, and I like stuttered. I like finally stuttered one out, and I told him he looked like Freddy Krueger because his like sweater was like striped or something like that.
Oh god!
And he said, "Really, really."
I remember this shit.
That's what you. Oh. And so like Pat is sitting there dying laughing, like he thinks this shit's hilarious.
I might have been drunk.
Honestly, it wouldn't have mattered, but like there was a bunch of people there that I didn't know.
Oh, it was fucking great.
It was so embarrassing.
It
was so embarrassing.
We all thought you were fucking around, but you were completely serious with the check. I was like, oh no.
Well,
this dude.
No.
This dude just
Okay. Time out.
so
it was
hard.
not completely. I did fail really hard.
You failed hard.
But it wasn't. I thought that I had to do it. Anyway. So what happened is I fucked up. And obviously it was very embarrassing.
It was great.
And so we left it at that. But I think it was that night or the night before, like whenever we hung out, where we played a round of skate and the wager was a bottle of Jack.
This has been multiple nights, but this particular night was a wager night.
Yeah, and he thinks that I still owe him a bottle of Jack, but I think I don't because.
You might. If
I think he cheated.
I don't know about that. I think I was judging.
He dolphin flipped.
I don't.
That's a cheat. He can't dolphin flip. He didn't count my backside flip. I do not count that game of skate.
You obviously remember it pretty good.
I do.
That kind of shit counts.
Dude, no. I did a backside flip, and he thought my toe dragged and it didn't, so he wouldn't count it, and then I missed. And then he did the dolphin flip and got me. So that's why I don't count it, and that's why I'm not going to give you a bottle of Jack.
Oh, well. We do appreciate the viewers, though, Dan.
I actually might give you a bottle of Jack.
Yeah.
I might come through. Who knows?
You come through. You come through. He'll come through.
You came through for the beer.
Yeah, he did. I mean, I bet that shipping was like $20 at least. That's like a bottle of Jack. Anyway, enough about all that. Shout out to our boy. That's dope of him. We also want to talk about a couple more skateboarding things, like pretty quick, but not too quick. There's a bunch of new videos coming out this year. Okay, so you can't get it yet on like digital format, but you can like buy a DVD. The new Transworld video, Substance. Mm-hmm. New Adidas video coming out. That looks sick. So sick. Their team is deep. New Etnies video. And we wanted to talk about Tristan Funkhauser. What our dude?
Ball and name.
I mean T-Funk. This dude. Whew. This dude just putting out part after part after part. Like dude's had like 9 parts in the last 2 years, and he's like 15.
Yeah, he's a kid.
Yeah.
This kid, he was one of the
rips too.
Yeah, he rips. He's one of the dirt kids that we used to see at NoHo. Like,
legit.
We literally would skate because that's where Pat and I used to skate every time we went. Yeah. Literally, that's the truth. We went to NoHo all the time, and we always saw that little kid, and he was real good, and he ripped and all that shit. And one particular time, I ran into him like he was trying to skate an obstacle, and I like had to like jump off a board. He had to jump off a board. And he got real pissed off. Yeah. And I looked at Pat, and I was like, "Fucking this kid, you know, whatever." And Pat was like, "Dude, that kid's on Baker."
Yeah.
And I was like, "No, he's not. He's just some fucking shithead from, you know."
Yeah, because I mean, let's be honest. There's a bunch of dirt kids in NoHo.
Bunch of dirt kids.
It's like going to what is it? The fucking South Haven Park back in Mississippi.
Oh my god.
Sorry guys.
They run
deep.
deep.
Take a damn shower.
They run deep.
God damn.
So, but then I was like, no, he's not. And then what did you see?
Oh yeah. So like probably not even 10 minutes later, I'm going over to Joe. I'm like, yo, look at this. And Drew's like, what, man? I'm trying to get this, whatever. I'm like, your boy was right. Go ahead and look at the parking lot. And T-Funk is getting picked up in the Baker van, about to go out, film or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Probably for one of these 9 fucking parts he's probably at. Mm-hmm. But I'm real excited to see his Substance part, because he just put out basically extras, and it was amazing.
Dude rips.
Yeah.
Can't deny it. This
is real good.
Kids like Tristan Funkhauser are the reasons why I'm not going to speak for you, but I didn't think that going pro was possible. Like, going through was possible.
Oh, yeah.
Because, like...
Yeah, it's like the Guy Morano, like, format. Like,
yeah.
You're a kid, and you just fucking kill. Like, you kill everything. Like, you're doing tricks. And then, like, I mean, this dude could disappear for 10 years or whatever. Mm-hmm. And come back, he'll probably still kill it. Like, same shit, you know? But it doesn't matter. T-Funk, that dude kills it. I'm psyched on how well he's doing. It's really cool. I think, I mean, I agree with Gary Rogers. Dude needs to grow. He needs to be a grown-ass man, like now.
Yeah.
Instead of a kid.
He's going to do like Louis Lopez and straight up.
Oh, yeah, just straight up grow like 9 feet.
Bean sprout.
Mm-hmm. But we wanted to also talk about, I mean, real quick, since this shit is this episode, we kind of talking about Dan. Little guy named D. Our boy D. Ostrander.
Oh, the Nashville dude.
Mm-hmm. Our boy on Baker. As well.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, yeah, he's on Baker. Yeah. Anyway, he's on Baker. Super. Anyway, so Dan actually used to film sponsoring tapes for this kid. I mean, I didn't film him. Dan filmed him. I edited him.
Yeah.
And then he sent him off to the rep or whatever the fuck. Which is kind of weird. Like when we were in college, Dan would come home with like this however many minute edit. We'd sit down, have a 12-pack, and edit this dude's footage along with a couple other people that are